we recording?
I got this.
Yes.
I got this, and all I had for notes on this one is tee-hee.
Well,
That's all I wrote.
What does that mean?
we'll find out when we get
I
in.
think.
Okay.
All right, well, welcome to episode 43 of the Webcomic Beacon Presents first issue.
I'm Marcus.
I'm Melissa.
And I'm Fes.
Should we?
Should do what?
We gotta do it.
We gotta do the oath, man.
We missed like two of them and didn't do it. We have to do it for the third one. Okay.
But
in brightest day, in blackest night, though our flag was still there,
and she's building a stairway to heaven. And
Hawkman, you're the greatest around. Let no one green scream a sound.
It's not easy being green.
F-sharp bell cussed you out. And beware my power, Green Lantern's light!
Green Lantern New Guardians from DC Comics #1.
Yeah!
All right, this cover is actually... You guys are nerds.
Hell yeah! Dude, nobody else knows that version. That's the exclusive San Diego 2011 shit, man. Come on.
That's a secret code where they give you all the rings.
Yes.
Speaking of all the rings, this all through the DC 52, you've been seeing ads for like other 52s that were going to be coming out.
Oh yeah.
This is one that's really been standing out as one I've been really interested in looking at because this is a very cool cover. I don't care that there's no background in this one. I have no idea about all the rainbow colors of the lanterns or whatever, but this is a great, towering, struggling scene trying to get the rings for who I don't even know anything about this, and this looks really interesting. Something's up. What's going on? And the white background really makes it stand out with all the different colors. I think this really works for a non-background cover.
I think if you put any sort of background on this, you wouldn't be able to tell what.
It would completely just screw the whole thing over if you had anything. I mean, even if you had just texture behind it, it would just throw everything off. I think that you really didn't have a choice because of all of these different colors and weird little idiosyncrasies like the fact that this guy in the yellow outfit is blue and almost the same blue as the outfit on the Blue Lantern. You really need to be careful about how you deal with a color palette for a background, and probably because of all the different colors you got here, literally every color on the rainbow, you can't do that effectively, so I think this is the best solution, is to just leave it blank.
I love this little guy back here. What the hell is that?
Is it alien?
I don't know.
It's a
And then
Cheeto
there's
ball.
this thing, and what the...
Yeah.
And
Cheeto balls deserve rings too, okay?
Yeah.
You're like Cheeto-ish.
And then, of course, you got your green and red at the top because, well, there's the Green Lantern's comic, which she appears and can't stop coughing up blood for some reason. And then there's this other Green Lantern, which, as far as the other Green Lantern comics, the new 52, we have not seen yet.
Yeah.
Because he has a different hair color.
I noticed his mask was different.
Yeah, he actually has like more of a miniature helmet almost. Like it's almost like it's meant to protect his nose.
Yeah. So anyway, we have Green Lantern, New Guardians, and we open up the scene of, well, the Guardians are dead.
Which I was kind of confused for, as I'm like, okay, when does this take place? Is this like super futuristic? I thought that on the other one, like the Green Lantern one that showed Sinestro, that was like present day, but clearly something either happens in between issues, and we're supposed to assume that this is later, or I'm utterly confused.
With Green Lantern Corps, there was the whole thing going on of something was basically, I think, going after Green Lantern, so...
But goddamn, like, give us some...
You could infer that something might have happened from that, but of course, if you've not read any other Green Lantern comics...
Well, if you haven't, you're fine.
Yeah,
because you're kind of like, maybe I've seen the movie.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm like, oh shit, they killed the Smurfs, but you know.
There's a cityscape of dead things.
Yeah.
That's serious no matter what's going on with those dead things.
And the things that works perfectly fine on its own, it's just that with the rest of 52, that's what made it confusing.
Yeah.
So we have, there's a lone survivor, lone guardian, and I will say what we learned in Green Lantern is that all the blue people have like they sync up their willpower or whatnot. And he reiterates it here, so you're not completely lost. And it kind of makes sense. Okay, there's at least one survived, and it can go on to do something. Makes another Green Lantern ring, because if you look in the first page, then there's a bunch of Green Lanterns that are dead there too. So,
Oh yeah. And what I like is that it was the hippie one, the one that they were like, look, you're gonna have to play by our rules, or we're gonna fuck you up behind the mushroom house. And it was like, oh, well, you guys need to lighten up. And then he's going to be the only one who lives. So good on him.
Oh, Ganthet.
Oh, what?
Ganthet.
That's
His name.
Where?
He calls himself that.
Ganthet.
Oh, Ganthet.
Ganthet.
All right, Ganthet.
The only one left. The greatest of all the great Papa Smurfs. No one can say... Okay.
Moving on to New York City and Space Sector 2814.
And keep track of that, because they say it a lot.
Yes.
And if you forgot, then thank God they say it here.
So
It'll be useful in a trivia contest sometime.
Oh, yeah.
2814.
Well, they talk about it quite a bit.
Speaking of which, if you have any sort of commentary or questions about this show or other shows on the Webcast Beacon Network, if you want more numbers to remember, you can call 1-320-310-0922 and leave a voicemail.
8675309.
8675309.
All right.
And so that brings us to this bar, which we have our... we find out this guy is Kyle Rayner.
Kyle Rayner.
And basically he's a starving artist.
Yeah.
And,
like all comics artists are.
Right.
Well, I love
Except for
how
a very rarefied few.
Well, I love how literally nobody in the DC universe is not Peter Parker. Because, once again, it's another guy with no fucking prospects. I mean, granted, Art can go somewhere, obviously, but he's not.
Right.
He's about to get, evicted, I think, at some point. Someone's like, oh, this eviction notice. And maybe that's a different comic. They do that in, every single one.
Oh, that was the other Green Lantern.
That's the other one?
That was the other Green Lantern.
Oh, god damn.
That was Hal Jordan.
Was that
Hal Jordan
Okay.
was also being a loser.
I'm pretty sure that happened with some other superhero in this batch. We'll find.
Oh, that was Superman.
See, Jesus Christ.
So basically, he's excusing himself from the table. He has to go to the bathroom, and the line's so long, so he's just gonna piss in the alley, and then suddenly this cute little doll appears.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Whoa, you're one of the Guardians."
He's like, who are you, man? We represent the Lollipop Guild.
No, you can't sing that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fuck
Fuck these people. Can we just, do anything fun? Anything?
Well, I'm trying to think of what the other song is.
Do we get in trouble for saying that everyone is Peter Parker? Are we all getting sued, constantly?
From Futurama.
Haven't I seen you in some copyrighted movie? We resemble but are legally distinct from the Lollipop Guild.
Close enough. All right.
So basically, he's figuring, I'm being punked, aren't I? And it's like, whoa, what's going on?
Colossal cosmic powers.
Yes.
Itty bitty space. Which is true of everyone in this universe.
Yes. Especially when they're going to get evicted. But, so anyway, he turns into a Green Lantern, just like... What?
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, I'm wearing this outfit. It looks like it comes from the 50s.
Now, I will say that this is one of the better shots where the hero turns into his costume.
Yeah.
And he looks more confused than the artist wanted to draw a cool pose of their character doing this.
He's like,
He's like, what the fuck
dear
did you do
Lord.
to me?
Yeah.
What the hell? Why do I have muscles? I'm a starving artist. I should not be this well defined.
Yeah, he does look like he's posing a little bit, but he does got a good expression on his face.
Yeah.
Now, a comic we'll be reviewing in the future will have a scene where it's like, why your speech does not match your pose.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
They like to do that.
It's like whatever, but I do like that scene, and so.
Yeah.
We got the little Guardian here is basically showing him, hey, this is what you got. This is what you can do.
You can get him a snap tutorial. It's like if you're playing a video game, this is what your tutorial section will look like.
Right.
Where it's just like, you can fly on your own power, right? Really? Yes, just press the X button twice. And then you're...
So it helps being an artist with the creativity, imagination.
Imagination.
There we go. for Green Lantern, as we've seen in Justice League, of just how imaginative Hal Jordan was with what he can do. As obviously an artist could come up with some really interesting stuff as well, or we hope.
We'll find out.
So we cut to Space Sector 422, present day. Wait a minute, was
this earlier?
Was this?
Hang on a second. There's no time.
Yeah, there's no time frame for the previous scene.
I'm confused.
It's all this.
I think it's just now.
But then why make that distinct though?
Anyway, so we're in space.
Yeah.
And we see a bunch of purple things just kind of... we get a yellow lantern here that is, well, sicking these imaginary yellow vicious beasts on these guys.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure who these people... The Kund Empire.
I was afraid it was pronounced cunt at first, and I was like, oh my god, did Mark Miller write this?
Yeah, we actually don't know why they're so evil, but...
Well, the yellow guy's the evil one.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is Sinestro Corps.
Yeah.
All right, so...
But that's it.
And then suddenly...
Alien guys are killing alien guys.
Yeah, as far as humans are concerned, we don't give a shit.
Yeah, so the ring just says you're decommissioned and flies the fuck off. And then...
Gets annihilated.
Lord.
You're dead now! Woo!
Maybe these are the people that the 60s girls from.
The purple, pinkish, magenta skin.
That would be awesome.
That'd be interesting if that pops up. Yeah. Then we go to Planet Crod, Space Sector 1009. I'm going to assume also present day.
We're going to have to.
Are you taking notes?
Yes. By the way, that voicemail. No, I'm just. So he's this guy. The Red Lantern is just spewing fire. And
burn you murderers!
Yeah.
With your space tanks and space driving boat things.
Yep.
Whatever those are.
Yeah.
Space boats.
It's a tank.
Yeah, and he also gets decommissioned.
Oh wait, there are like space boats. Anyway.
Yeah.
There are space. I'm telling you.
Yeah. So then this Red Lantern gets decommissioned, and
the interesting thing is that all of these things are going to Sector 2814,
yes.
which is Earth, which is why they had to tell you that a little bit earlier, because otherwise you'd be fucking confused.
Absolutely.
So good on them for planting that seed, because I had to go back and look.
Yeah, and then he dies of a lonely heart.
I guess. I'm also confused about that.
But then again, in Red Lanterns, they were all coughing up blood, and maybe he was still coughing up blood.
Don't they have to get rid of their hearts, literally, or
presumably, he's been vomiting fire, and there's still fire that he's now no longer protected from. And
that could be.
Or he's on a planet that doesn't have an atmosphere that's native to him.
Or he's been burning everything, and there's no breathable oxygen in the area where he's in, maybe. So.
Whatever happened.
One of you guys who's been reading Green Lanterns and stuff like longer than us, please let us know in the comments, because I'm not sure, but I think in order to become a Red Lantern, they have to rip their own hearts out. But I don't know if that was literal or figurative. I want to say it was literal. So if that's the case, then that makes a lot of sense.
So there are many logical ways you can deduce of why he died.
Yeah.
But I prefer to just say he died of a lonely heart.
That's probably more fun.